Hey y'all, peace on earth. How are y'all doing today? Welcome to Awake the Wisdom Within. I am Gabrielle Ether, and today we are doing this pick an image reading. And I don't know if I'm just going to call it pick an image because, I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing something like this. So videos like this are all over YouTube, but this is my very first time. I usually just deal with the cards, but allow me to tell you guys how this happened. So maybe a few weeks ago, this happened a while back. I was asleep, but I had woke up for a little while. The thing is, when you're in your dream state, that's usually when you are, how should I put this? That's usually when you are, I guess, more sensitive to spirit. You have a more connection to spirit. I hope you guys don't hear that. If you hear that, it's very annoying to me. I don't know. I was trying to play this back to see how much you can hear it, and I could hear it. It's like my bathroom is my stool is doing something weird right now, and I am waiting on maintenance to come fix it. So if you guys hear like noise, then that's what that is. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get back started to telling y'all what this is. What happened? Okay, so when you just wake up, you are really sensitive to the spirit. That's when you are closer in connection with the spirit, the astrals, the ethers, whatever you may call it. And so I had just woke up, but I had went into a vision, and I had looked at my door, and it looked as if my door had 3 doorknobs. And I looked at those doorknobs like, oh, that's interesting. I thought it was kind of cool. And now in the vision, I was like, I've never noticed it before. Why does my door have 3 doorknobs? It was actually the original one plus 2 more. So I then heard spirit says, there is something about those doorknobs and you need to tell the people. It took me a little while to do the reading. Well, this is not a reading. This is a channeled message from spirit because I don't even know what I'm going to say. So what I thought I was going to do was like deal cards, and then spirit was like, no, this is just channeling. This is all intuition. You're not going to know what to say until you pick up your phone, pick up the microphone, and then press play. So I don't know what I'm going to say. I did kind of receive a little message to one of them. So I'm trying to see, is there anything else I have to say? I don't think so. But okay. I want to say that these are doorknobs, specifically doorknobs. If there are any other readings on YouTube like this, I have not seen it. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm the only reader. I'm just saying the only reason why I'm saying this is so you guys can be aware that these are doorknobs and they have very little to do with the actual door. That's what spirit wanted me to say. And I think that is like pretty astounding. Like, I hope I used the right word then. That's the word that wanted to come out. But let's say surprising. It was kind of surprising to me when I heard that. I felt like these are doorknobs. They have Spirit said this message is not going to have anything to do with doors. Now, we see that a lot on YouTube. We see videos with doors. Pick a door. But Spirit wanted me to tell you guys that because this is very specific, and the Spirit wants you to know this has probably nothing to do with opening a door or closing a door. I think I might say that in in some way or another. I know with one of the doorknobs, I kind of have to say something like that. But these are doorknobs. Spirit just wanted me. Okay, so if I do have to talk about the door, I mean, because they are connected to doors, they do open or close doors. Because I don't know what I'm going to say yet, y'all. Spirit wants me to just tell you guys that just to be aware of the fact that these are doorknobs and these are not doors. Okay, so what we have are 3 doorknobs. One of them is gold, one of them is black, and the other one is kind of black too, and it looks like kind of like the handle kind, the straight line kind. And I don't know which order I'm going to put them in. Right now, I'm just going to go by intuition on the one, whichever one Spirit wants me to say first. Okay, so are you guys ready? Pick your image. Okay, so have you guys picked your image, or are you waiting on me? Well, let's go. For those of you guys who were drawn to the image with, and I'm doing this, I'm channeling right now, you guys. So I'm asking Spirit, which image should I say first? And I am seeing the one that looks like, it's what I'm calling a handle. But you guys have already, because it looks like, it's the long one. You guys have already picked your image, so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so Spirit, I remember when I was looking for images to put up, Spirit told me to specifically find one that looks like this, because it doesn't look at all like my doorknob to my bedroom, but it's kind of similar. It's just the fact that it's a long one like that. Okay, I wish my doorknob was that beautiful. Like, oh y'all, I've always wanted doorknobs to look like that, actually. So let me channel your message. Give me a minute, you guys. I don't know how fast or how slow it's gonna come in, and maybe I will timestamp it. I told y'all at the beginning, Spirit told me that they weren't going to tell me the message until I press play. So, Spirit says the fact that it is different, and I'm hearing that boldly and loudly. Spirit is saying, Spirit is about to take someone somewhere that's different. Spirit says, have no fear, because this is about to be beautiful, but it is different. Spirit says, have no fear, because you're going to be scared. So the reason why I feel like some of you guys are going to be scared, y'all, this message seems like it's coming in pretty fast. So I don't know if this is something that's going to happen fast for you or not, but Spirit is saying the reason why you're going to be scared is because it's something about it being too fast. Oh, and I'm feeling that so strongly, you guys. It's something about it being too fast. Spirit says you're going to feel not ready, and you might not be. Spirit says, but we have to do this. It's one of those things where they're like, the village is burning down, get your stuff and go. Some of you guys, where you're at, your village is burning down. And I'm getting the image of like Lot and his family. And Spirit says, when you leaving, don't look back. You don't want to turn into a pillar of salt, because you might not turn into a pillar of salt, but it might be detrimental for you to start looking back when you're supposed to be looking forward. Okay, Spirit says for some of you guys, I'm hearing this very boldly also. Don't look back, because you're only supposed to be looking forward. You can't say, when you go out on this journey, you guys, you can't say, you can't start saying things were probably better for me back here, or at least when I was back there, we were doing this and that. I have friends back there, I have family back there, or things are getting a little too hard for me. Let's go back there. No, Spirit says that is not an option. That's not option A. That's not option B. That's not option C. That's not an option. Now you do that if you want to because you're grown. Spirit says some of you guys are somewhere right now and it's different. Spirit says someone said, oh, I didn't know it was going to be this different. But Spirit's like, but you different though. You literally can't be anywhere that's mediocre because we didn't make you to be. The Creator did not create you to be mediocre. You are different. And that's just the way it is. Now, we're all different. But could you be a chosen individual? Very well could be. You guys, I was telling someone on a video, I was commenting on a video, and you guys probably hear me say all the time, I do not like to comment, but I felt necessary because someone said something about being chosen means that you're more special than the next. And it doesn't necessarily mean that, but it is very specific. You are a very specific person. You would be a very different person. You will be the person that you know good and well when most people approach you. They approach you in a way that they are like, I don't all the way understand this person. They might get a weird look on their face when you start talking because they don't all the way understand you, and that's okay, except being different. I embrace being different, you guys. I know good and well that if I'm around certain friends, that when people are talking to these people, they're more easier to talk to. They are more accepted. And then when they start talking to me, I am the whole vibe changes. I am 41 years old, so I've experienced that so much in life, and I'm good. I'm good with that now. You got some people, when they start to communicate with me, like their eyes get big and then they're like, their ears are wide open and we have a good time. So you guys know that you're different is what I'm saying. And there's a specific calling on your life, and Spirit says we sent you here so you won't get scared, or okay, being scared might be inevitable for some of you guys, because Spirit was like, you don't feel like you're ready, but you might not be ready, but hey, it's time to go. It's time to go. Okay, I'm hearing that. It's time to go. Let me say it one more time. It's time to go. This is resonating in someone's spirit right now. It's time to go. Spirit says, get your stuff, get your children, and go. Okay? Spirit is like, your village is burning down. Someone is in a home, literally, and is breaking down. Spirit says, okay, get your stuff and go. You trying to do all this planning, but Spirit was like, some of you guys, your time has expired because you're doing so much planning, and Spirit is like, okay, we got to keep you on destiny. So now it's time to go. We're going to help you along the way. It might sound unrealistic, but for you, this is your faith walk, and Spirit does unrealistic things for you. There might not be a lot of people who can handle this, but Spirit says you can, and it might be scary. Because, I mean, what would be the thing that makes people scared? Probably because they don't want to end up homeless on the street. You know, hey, I've been there. Honestly, it's not that bad. I would say this. It's actually bad, and it's horrible. Never, ever, ever do I want to go there anymore. But I can say this. When I actually found myself on the street, I realized, oh, it wasn't as nightmarish as I thought. Now, I'm not saying that so some of you guys can say, okay, well, I guess I'll get prepared for being homeless. Get that out of your energy. Don't nobody want to do that, okay? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, whatever is before you, start looking at it like, I never know. You never know when you set out on your journey. You might think the worst can happen, but you might find yourself in a situation where it's not going to be as bad as you think. Okay. So, and for one, like I said, that's just to say this, you guys, because now I use that. Now, even though I would never want to go back to being on the streets again, never, ever, ever. But I use that now. I use that analogy now to just know that things just don't have to be as bad as I think. And that's all. Not because I'm saying, oh, if I be on the street. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. And I want you guys to get that out of your energy, because, okay. Okay, let me stop stumbling over my words the best I can. Okay. So, if anyone fears being homeless, maybe because you've been before or you just fear it, Spirit says you're not going to be homeless, okay? Because it is for some of you guys to up and move home. Okay, so I have another video that I'm going to upload either with this one or the next day, maybe before this one. I doubt it, because Spirit wouldn't even let me do that video first. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to upload it after this one. It's about moving. And I've been wanting to do this doorknob video, but then Spirit told me today that it goes hand in hand with the moving video. And I was like, doorknobs and moving? Okay, maybe I can see it a little bit. So that's the thing, y'all. Spirit is trying to prepare someone, because Spirit is saying that don't be afraid of the difference, is what I'm hearing. For some of you guys, you're going to up and relocate somewhere. It might just be to another home, maybe same area, but another home. Watch my moving video for that, you guys. Spirit says for some people, you are somewhere different and you're thinking about looking back. Spirit is like, no, that is not an option. Spirit is trying to warn you, you do not want to go back because you think things were bad. Like, you guys, you never want to go back to anything that you left, because Spirit says there was a reason why you wanted to leave. Whatever reason. You don't have to say it wasn't that bad, but I left, but you left. Okay? You don't want to go back to this place. If Spirit is trying to help prepare and help stop some of you guys who are thinking about going back, Spirit is saying embrace the difference, okay? Embrace the difference. I'm thinking that's all I'm getting for this doorknob. So, Spirit is saying your doorknob is representing different opportunities. And this message is about to end. I feel it. But now I'm just not getting what your doorknob is representing. Different opportunities. For some of you guys, you haven't left yet. Your village is burning down. So go and get those different opportunities. And Spirit says when you get to this place, when you get to your place, and you're going to know it's for you, because you're going to be like, this is different. I feel like that's going to come out your mouth. You're going to say, this is different. Or when you're looking for a place to go, you're going to say, this is different. And then that's when it's going to hit you. Maybe I should investigate this place because this is different. It seems like a little bit out of my comfort zone. And you might not be ready, but Spirit is like, when they give you the resources, you go. Spirit says when you get there, they want you to even look for different opportunities. It's time for you to elevate. Okay? For those of you guys who have already left, Spirit says your doorknob is about different opportunities. Now that you're there, one reason you're struggling is because you're not embracing your true self. Spirit says, look for the opportunities that fit you. Even if you know that you're so different that there might not be anything out there for you, you look for that and it will find you, because when the student is ready, the teacher will come. That opportunity that's for you, you look for it, or either you create your own. That's what I'm saying. And I can't say that for everyone because it's not for everyone. Spirit says some of you guys are supposed to be creating your own opportunities. Look how, now we've seen a lot of doorknobs like that, you know, but look how unique the craftsmanship of that doorknob was. Some of you guys probably do certain things like that. Spirit is saying you do not have to fit in the norm. You do not have to find this 9 to 5 because you feel like what you really want to do is not out there. Go look for it. It's there. Spirit is saying for some of you guys, you got to go look for it. It's there. And Spirit is saying once you go look for it, it will find you. And Spirit is saying for some of you guys, it's meant for you to step out and create your own. Okay, y'all. So that is your message. Y'all, comment in the comment section below. If you guys have any questions about this at all, or you just want to talk about this, I would love to hear your experiences. Okay. So that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Hey, y'all. For those of you guys who were led to the gold doorknob, this is what Spirit is saying. For one, did you guys notice that your doorknob was locked? Because when I went to look for the image, Spirit told me to find a doorknob that is locked. And this is the only one that I already had a message, a previous message, okay? Because Spirit told me that there are some places that you are not supposed to go. This is going to be literal for some of you guys. When some of you guys are home searching, and make sure, Y'all, Israel interrupted me and I thought she was talking to me. Israel, don't be saying nothing. I'm doing a video. Okay. Watch my video on moving. Spirit already told me that the movie video and this video was going to go hand in hand. So if you guys are looking for a place and Spirit says there is a special place for you, okay? So if you by a chance go somewhere and the door is locked, but what I'm seeing is more of a darker doorknob. I know one of the images is a darker doorknob, but so it might look something like that, but this is going to actually be locked. Spirit saying anytime a doorknob is locked or it's hard to get in, access is denied. Don't try to force your way in. Some of you guys, I feel a little bit of a hasty energy, okay? So because you are the type, when it's not available, I'm going to make it available. That's just your type. That's all well and good, because in a way, that mindset is totally needed a lot of times, but sometimes it's totally not needed, because that can get you in a lot of trouble. Spirit says things are blocked off and closed for a reason sometimes, okay? So Spirit is like, this is necessary for me to tell you guys who are drawn to this reading. When things are locked, when things are blocked, leave it alone. That could even be a human, okay? So you might be trying to date a specific person. Oh yeah, I'm really feeling this, but maybe every time you try to go out with this person, something happens, okay? Maybe you start to get a little sick and you probably just brush it off and say, oh, that's, what is it? Maybe something I ate, and then you feel better and then you keep going. But if it's every time before you go out with someone, watch that. That is a locked doorknob, okay? So Spirit is saying Yeah, for some of you guys, watch who you are dating in this season, because it's not time for your divine counterpart to come. So therefore, you're going to meet a lot of frogs before the prince. These next couple of people are the frogs before the prince or the princess. Okay, these next couple of people are the frogs, so pay attention to that. Do you get sick before you go out anywhere? Do someone in your family get sick and then you have to stay and take care of them? Do anything happen? Do you have wardrobe malfunctions? Bad hair days or anything like that? Like, the energy around the situation of going out with a certain person is just always weird. Something's just always coming up. Okay. Spirit is like, this person's not for you. This person might not be a monster. They might not be demonic. They might not be horrible. They might be a good person, but this person will waste your time and you will waste their time. Don't be selfish. Leave them alone. Okay. Now, anytime you continue to push through a block, Spirit will show you when you finally open that doorknob that was locked. And you finally open it, and then you see what's behind that door. And then you see that you might start seeing like, oh, now I see why they had that door locked. I was never supposed to try to get inside that door. Pay attention to the doorknobs. Okay, because this is a thing. It's not even specifically, it's not even more so the door, it's the doorknob, because it's the thing that's got to let you in. And I don't care where you going. I don't care where you at. Spirit is saying specifically pay attention to things that are locked. Okay, it could be a sense of something natural and physical that you can touch. It doesn't always have to be a doorknob, and I really believe it's a specific doorknob for some of you guys, but it might be just the sense of something being locked. Just anything where where it seems like the access is denied. I'm trying to see if there's another message, because I'm like, Spirit, is that all you're giving? You're just warning people about the doorknob being locked. Oh yeah. Okay, so Spirit was also telling me some doorknobs are locked and you don't know it. So pay attention to this. This is like the reading of warning because some things are pretty, gold and shiny, but they're not your pretty and gold and shiny thing. It's not for you. Spirit is saying something looks like somebody's type, and you're saying, this is what I prayed for. Spirit is saying, no, it is not. And that's why you're here. Spirit is saying, no, it's not. Now, if you continue to go through, and that it's not for you, because again, something about it is just, the energy around it is not flowing. Now, I'm not going to say that things that are for you do come with a challenge sometimes, but that's why you're here. So I can tell you the difference, because for you, you don't even have to look for the difference, because Spirit is saying there is something that's going on in someone's life right now, and you see that the energy around it is kind of tough. Even though this is pretty and shiny and it looks exactly like what you prayed for, this is not it, and go find its twin. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I get stuff from sometimes, but Spirit is saying go find its twin. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where things come from sometimes. Let's say this, Tia and Tamara. Okay, they look a lot alike, don't they? So they've been on TV for so long that you guys can probably tell the difference between them. Most of us can now, huh? But if you don't know them, you probably just meet them. They're identical twins. They look alike. alike. But I think Tamara has moles on her face. And Tia does not. Moles, beauty marks, whatever. And Tia does not. Tamara is a little thicker than Tia. And you can tell their personalities are really different. So I follow Tia because I love her fashion. Tamara, she be cute too. And I like Tamara. I like her personality. But I do resonate with Tia more. Partly because I love how her hair is always these different cute styles. And I love her mood that she's always in. And I love her energy. Tia does fall into a weird energy sometimes, but I cannot be judgmental and judge her, because if anybody was taking that close look of my life, I'm sure they're going to see my flaws and all too. So she's always having her life out there. So when you are an energy reader, you'll be able to tell, different things. So, I will say that she does kind of fall into this energy that I feel like her sister don't have. And I still tend to watch Tia. I love her fashion, okay? And so I love her fashion. I love her attitude. I love her ways. So Spirit is saying, go find his twin, because there's something that looks just as good. It's just as pretty, but it might have a mole on its face. And you're like, oh, but I like that mole. I like that mole. I like that beauty mark. It's not just the mole to use a beauty mark, but I like that. And I'm back here thinking this was gorgeous. We see Tia and Tamara. Oh my gosh. Tia and Tamara. I was about to say Tia and Tamara Mari, and I like kind of put her name together. But we see Tia and Tamara, and they're beautiful girls, right? But you run up on Tia and you're like, that's who I prayed for. And I might not be talking about specifically people. It might be a job opportunity. It might just be any type of opportunity. And you're saying that is your Tia. I've been praying for Tia. She's beautiful. That's exactly what I've been praying for. And that is not your Tia. Tia is not for you. Okay. And then next thing you know, you wait a couple of weeks and you're saying, okay, I found out this wasn't for me. And next thing I realized, hey, it wasn't Tia that I was looking for. It was Tamara. Something that looks exactly like the thing that I wanted. But hey, I realized this has a beauty mark on it and I love it now. Who's looking for a car? Because I specifically heard a car. Okay. Go find your Tia or your Tamara. Because some of you guys are looking for Tamara. And you're looking for this beautiful thing. Where did these analogies come from in my head? I don't know. I don't even think I've seen any one of them lately. But some of you guys, you're looking for Tamara. And you feel like, okay, oh, I like this one. This one has a beautiful mark on it. Something about this one is, this is exactly what I want. She's beautiful. She has her beautiful beauty marks, she's curvy. This is who I want. I want Tamara. I just love Tamara, And then you realize you get Tamara. Tamara was not your beautiful gift. You were looking for Tia. You were looking for Tia. So you say, you know what? I thought I wanted the one with the beautiful marks. That's what I thought I wanted. I don't know why I'm saying marks. Because she has moles. But, we're speaking in general. They're just symbolic. So, but I thought I wanted the one because I love these beautiful marks on it, but here's something else that looks just like it. And it's beautiful. It don't have the markings on it, but I think I like it better like that. You know, I think I like it better. So go find its twin, Spirit is saying, because somebody is about to make a bad decision. Spirit is saying, this can be a specific person, okay? Some of you guys think you want someone beautiful, curvy, with beauty marks. And I mean, some people do specifically look for that, because I think I love when people have moles on their faces. I really do. And you're thinking you're looking for that, and then Spirit is showing you, and then Spirit tells you, but this is what we have for you. And you think you like that, but when we show you this one over here, that's just as beautiful, but a little slimmer. She don't have the beautiful marks, but you like that. You realize that's what you really like. You know, that's for you. And then it might be vice versa. You might be looking for someone slim, you know, and someone kind of spicy. She's a little bit more spicy than her sister. Someone just more, you know, without the markings. And you're like, oh, yeah, you know, I never really liked moles. And then Spirit show you someone that's a little thicker, looks exactly like that, just as beautiful. You guys get it. Isn't this the second time I'm making this analogy? But you know, you get it. Spirit show you that here's something that looks exactly like it, but you know, slightly different. And then you realize, wow, I never realized. I thought I didn't like beauty marks. I never realized how beautiful they are. I thought I liked slim people. I never realized how beautiful, you know, curves can be. So it might be literal for you. But like I said, somebody's looking for a car, and Spirit is saying, go find your twin. Go find its twin, because what you're looking at, or be careful about the twins. That's what I'm hearing. Be careful about the twins, because I feel like it's going to be a lot of counterfeits. Okay. So this could be people, and for somebody specifically, a car. Oh my gosh. Won't that be so easy to get things mixed up if it's a car? And, because there are a lot of times when we can, y'all know how it is with cars. I want a red car. I want a black car. I want a red Lexus. I want a black Lexus. And then you go out and you look for this red Lexus, and you saying, there's a red Lexus, but be careful, because Spirit is saying that might not be your red Lexus. It's the other red Lexus. Okay. Be careful, y'all, especially when it comes to things like that. Okay. So you might be looking for a home. Same thing. Be aware of the counterfeits. And just because you find something that you feel like it's yours because it's what you prayed for, it looks exactly like what you prayed for, be open to maybe finding something that looks just like it. Spirit says, we can still sing you that. We can still sing you that, because it's going to be his twin. It just might be slightly different. And when it's slightly different, you're going to like it. It might be an opportunity out there. Y'all, now when I'm saying opportunities, I'm feeling like this too. Some of you guys have been given opportunities. Spirit is saying, that's not it. Yeah, my baby wrote me a letter. When are we going to the pool? When I finish these 2 readings, boo. It's very early, okay? Okay. It's very early in the morning right now. Okay, so this opportunity, somebody's about to do something. Spirit is like, this is not your opportunity. wait on its twin. You're thinking, this is what I prayed for. I've wanted this. This is my opportunity. Y'all know it's something slightly off about this opportunity. And now you're trying to get tickets to go to this place. And these tickets are like sky high. Like that, the plane tickets are like sky high to get there. And I don't even know why I'm saying place. Some of you guys feel like it might be some type of event that you feel like networking. I'm hearing that you feel like this is your networking event. Spirit is like, no, wait on this twin to present itself. Okay. Because you're like, oh, I said I wanted to go here. I wanted to be there. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a part of some type of networking something. And this is it. This is exactly what I prayed for. But Spirit is like, no, not that one. It's another one. And it's going to be just like that one, and then maybe slightly better. Okay. So, hey, if Spirit has to warn you guys, like I said, this is a reading of warnings. If Spirit have to warn you guys about counterfeits, I mean, I get it. Because most of us can't really tell the difference between twins, right? When something is not the real thing. And this is something that a lot of people don't talk about. Counterfeits. Because counterfeits look like the real thing and they are not. And you feel like this is my thing, but just because I prayed for it. I said I wanted to move to a place where you guys watch my moving video, okay? Probably upload it same time as this one, maybe a day or so apart. You could be saying, I said I wanted to move to somewhere where there's nature, in water. I wanted to move to this Victorian house around nature and water. And I found that the Spirit is like, that's not it though. Go find this twin. Because that twin might be in another city and state. Okay. Some of you guys are thinking, but this is the only area, literally, that I can find this in. This is what I prayed for. I know this is it. Spirit is saying, beware of counterfeits. You guys, counterfeits always come before the real thing. And that's where a lot of people mess up at. A lot of people mess up because they don't see the counterfeits, okay? And haven't we all been there? Haven't we all been there? Just to prove to you guys that this is true. You guys, I know you've been there. Haven't it been plenty of times you say, well, I thought this is what I prayed for. I mean, it was everything that I thought I wanted. And when I got there, I was like, wow, this is not it. Beware of counterfeits, y'all. That is all. Comment in the comment section if you would like to discuss this. I mean, I feel like I would really want to know your counterfeit situations or what you're going through right now. If you have any questions at all, let me know. And that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. For those of you guys who were drawn to image 3, okay, y'all, so these are channel messages. Okay, Spirit already told me, if you didn't watch the beginning, that I'm not going to get the message until I press play. For this will be the last image. If you pick this dark black looking doorknob, give me a minute so I can channel your reading. So what I am immediately getting, though, I guess I didn't need that minute. When you get ready to open certain doors and you put your hand on the doorknob, your intuition is going to tell you if this is for you or not. But let me tell you guys what I'm getting something very specific. This is a very specific message, okay? this is in the sense of maybe if it'll be harmful or not. Something that could potentially harm you, maybe make you sick. Maybe just do some kind of damage to you mentally, physically. I don't know. Yeah, my son. If it's not my daughter, it's my son. He just interrupted me. So, but I always say this. Anytime that on this reading, y'all, if you hear like an alarm or maybe somebody knocking at the door, this reading is for you. So, did y'all hear that knock that my son did? Okay. So maybe I shouldn't be that annoyed because I'm trying to flow in the spirit here. It's a little hard. But that could have very well been a sign for you guys, because spirit is about to say something like, are you guys germaphobes? When you touch certain things, spirit is like, it doesn't mean that you don't have to go into that place, but be aware of the things that you are touching. This is about intuition. Be aware of the things that you are touching, because a lot of people might touch it. Okay. That could be specifically humans. Be aware, because I feel like some of you guys, like I said, some things might be harmful to your physical bodies. Be aware of some of these guys and girls that you're touching. Okay, because some of these people are not really caring about who else they're touching, because they're touching a lot of other stuff. And you mess around and get their germs. If you want to, what is that called? STDs or STIs. Okay, you don't want that, do you? So you don't want that, or worse, somebody who's like that, and then you get their child. So some people feel like your children can never be a punishment based on something that you did. But sometimes we do get warnings, and you do not want to have a child by someone that you feel like is good for you, and then you start to see that this person really is not. Because if they are around here dating Pamela, Sam, and David, they're going to continue to date Sam, David, and Pamela, whether they are with you or not, whether they have a child with you or not, and they're going to continue to be unavailable. So you guys, watch things that can potentially be dirty. I am getting the vaccine too. If some of you guys are thinking about getting the vaccine, I would say do your research as much as you can on which one to get. But I'm definitely not going to tell you to get them, because I am totally against any vaccine, any and everything that they have ever came out with. Okay, I'm going to tell you not to do that. But since you're grown and you got your own mind, the only thing I can say is do as much research as you can. Because for some of you guys just might need to be told, no, don't do it. And I got another video coming up on that too. It's going to be a dream scene. So, in case I don't know when I'm going to bring that video up, just know I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that now. The dream scene videos are the videos where I have dreams and I give you guys a message. I did have a dream where there were a lot of people just dying everywhere. Some of them were dying because of a lot of things that doctors was trying to do to people, but look out for that dream scene coming up. And a lot of them are dying because of this shot. So, Spirit is telling you guys, be careful of what you touch, that a lot of people could have already had their hands on, and that could be individuals, people. And for some of you guys, I'm getting the vaccine. You really don't know what's all in this vaccine. You guys, just because they say this is going to help heal you, that don't mean that you have to believe them. Because guess what? This is a person, and people die. I mean, and people kill people. Okay, it's what I'm trying to say. They're people. At the end of the day, this is a doctor who is a person, who is a human, who probably don't care about killing you. Because guess what? Their jobs are might be threatened, or they get paid for that. And all because you're a doctor, that don't mean you have any morals. And I just wish people can understand that. People just believe doctors because they are doctors. And I think that's really childish, to be honest. Because why would you believe, if you don't believe the average, if you can't just put your trust in any average human being, if you're meeting anyone for the first time and you can't put your trust in them, they can't just be your friend, you need to think the same way about the doctor. I don't care how many reviews or credentials they have, because at the end of the day, you don't really know who this person is at their heart, okay? You don't really know the fear level of that doctor. That doctor could be a very, very fearful person. Meaning, you'll think, because they have to go, maybe some of them, like surgeons, they have to go in and do all kinds of nasty stuff, that they might have thick skin, but they might not. They might waver at any sign of what I'm trying to say, of danger that might approach them. You know, like as soon as the powers that be say, hey, if you don't do this, we're going to shut your whole practice down. Some of them say, oh, well, hey, well, what do you want? How high do you want me to jump? You know? So y'all be careful. Let me think if there's anything else. Food. So far we've talked about people who could be nasty. We talk about the vaccines that can be nasty. Let's talk about this food that can be nasty. Okay. Try to get your stuff from farmers markets. Ask them how they are going by growing their stuff. Wash your produce when you get it from the stores. Watch some of these generic foods. Some of these man-made foods. Strawberries, man-made food. Broccoli, man-made food. Corn, man-made food. Cows, man-made animal. Hybrid is what that is. They're all hybrids. With that being said, kale, hybrid. Okay? With that being said, that don't mean that some hybrids don't go right sometimes, because I believe the Creator can give us an infinite amount of knowledge to be able to combine one thing and another thing, and then something beautiful comes out of it. But I know with me, there's very little fruit that I can eat, even when I try all the time. But especially when it comes to, my daughter loves strawberries, but when it comes to strawberries, they hurt. that hurt me. That it really messes with my acid reflux. So I don't deal with them. Watch your food. Watch the energy. And I'm getting this to you guys. Watch the energy that you're around before. When you start touching stuff, when you start going by stuff, check the energy of it. Check the energy of some of these meats that you're eating. Because I heard that there were a better way to get your meats. You guys know that I'm vegan. So, or if you don't know, I'm vegan. Been vegan for 4.5 years. It'd be 5 years. Anyways. I'm getting messages, y'all. I just need to focus on these messages. Watch the energy. Watch the energy of the foods that you eat. If it's not resonating with you, I don't care if anyone says this is the number one superfood. Everybody's different. Don't just put any and everything in your body just because people are saying that, okay? If you look at it and it makes you like turn your nose up at it, leave it alone, okay? Some stuff, yeah, you have to try. I do agree. But if your energy, if your soul is just like, no, like leave it alone. Some of these meats, I heard that from what I hear, the grass-fed animals or getting them from somewhere local can be better, then do that. Because some of these, because we all know how they torture some animals when they're getting their meats. And that will be the energy that you're carrying. And you're wondering why you have these fits of rage out of nowhere while your children are just doing and acting up any kind of way. It's because of the energy that they have consumed. It's because of the energy that you have consumed. So watch where you get your food from. Fruits, veggies, meats, watch where you get everything from. Watch the energy when you're around, when it comes to anywhere that you're around. When you get ready to open up a door and you touch the doorknob, that doorknob is going to say whether you should continue to turn it and actually push it open or not. And this could very well be a literal place. This could be a car. I was saying the last one, somebody's looking for a car. When you get the car handle, and something in it tells you no, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Go find this twin. That's what I was saying in the other one. Sometimes I was talking about counterfeits. If you're ready to go to that one, go to that one, because I was talking about counterfeits in that one. When you touch something, you get ready to open it in any kind of way. Could be a jar of medicine. Could be some supplements. It could be, anything like a jar of milk or anything you get ready to open, or a box, something from Amazon. Anything. If the vibe around it says leave it alone. Okay. You don't want to. Someone was just telling me that the other day, and I was telling them I've experienced that before myself, and I've had people call me and say, hey, help me out. I have this energy that's on me. I can't get rid of it. Y'all, I've had a lot. Since I've been doing these readings, that's happened a whole lot. People call me and say, hey, this energy is on me. How do I get it off? And some people I've even warned, and I told them, hey, don't go to this certain place because there's energies there. And when you get there, some of you guys, if you put your hand on this doorknob and you feel that the energy is bad and you continue to go in and then that energy latches onto you, it's going to be hard for you to get that energy off. Okay. So that's what I'm hearing. Anything that I've warned you guys about when it comes to a man, and when it comes to a woman, and when it comes to what you eat when it comes to the vaccines and anything that you're taking, and you bypass your intuition, it might be a little hard for you to get out of this situation. And I really hope that doesn't happen to you guys. So you're here at this reading now for this warning. And that's all, y'all. Comment in the comment section below. Let me know if your intuition has been speaking to you lately about certain stuff. Like, did I just confirm something for you guys? And you're like, yes, thank you, Gabrielle. Okay. Well, let me know. I would like to know about it. And that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.